When supermarkets were stripped bare during the pandemic, safeguarding families became a top priority. That's why having a stockpile of non-perishable food was crucial. But here's the secret. Hoarding certain canned goods and baking essentials is not only a smart move, but it's also a necessity. In this eye-opening video, we reveal the 15 foods you should stockpile that will never expire. Be prepared for emergencies like snowstorms and power outages with these long-lasting essentials that ensure your family's well-being. Don't miss out on this vital information. Number 1. Water. Water is an absolute must-have in your long-term stockpile. It's the superhero of food because it never expires. Whether it's bottled or tap water, as long as you store it properly and keep it safe from contamination, you're good to go. When picking containers for water storage, go for ones that are meant for holding water. Look for ones made from food-grade materials like plastics that are BPA-free or glass. Number 2. Honey. Honey, the forever sweet treat. It never expires, which means it's a perfect addition to your long-term food storage. First off, honey has some superpowers. Its low water content and natural acidity create an environment that bacteria and microorganisms just can't survive in. That's why you can find pots of honey in ancient Egyptian tombs that are still good enough to eat. For stockpiling honey, choose raw, unprocessed honey for the best results. Look for local or trusted sources that offer high-quality options. When it comes to storage, keep honey in a tightly sealed container to prevent moisture from getting in. Find a cool and dry dark spot away from direct sunlight. Sunlight can affect its texture and flavor, so it's best to keep it protected. Number 3. Sugar. Another sweet treat is sugar that's a pantry staple that never goes bad. Seriously, you can keep it for ages without worry. So, here's the deal. Sugar doesn't support bacterial growth, which means it won't spoil. It's like a forever ingredient. Do you know the best part? Sugar lasts indefinitely. Yep, you heard that right. Store it in an airtight container in a cool, dry spot, and it'll stay safe and ready for all your sweetening needs. So, whether you're prepping for emergencies or just want to avoid wasting this sweet delight, having a stash of sugar is a brilliant move. So, sweeten up your world with a never-ending supply of sugar. Number 4. Pure maple syrup. Good news for pancake lovers, 100% pure maple syrup is a keeper. Check the label to ensure it's the real deal, not the fake stuff. You can store it in the freezer to enjoy as a delicious pancake topping for generations. If freezer space is limited, unopened maple syrup lasts a long time in the pantry. What makes it special? It contains only one ingredient, maple sap. No additives or preservatives. So pour on the natural sweetness and enjoy pancakes that will make your taste buds dance. Number 5. Dried pasta. Dried pasta is the ultimate must-have for your pantry, and the best part, it never spoils. Whether it's spaghetti, penne, or macaroni, this stuff has an insanely long shelf life. How? Well, it's all about that low moisture content. As long as you store it in a cool, dry spot away from any moisture or unwanted critters, dried pasta can last forever. Talk about convenience, right? Having a stash of dried pasta means you'll always have a quick and reliable meal option at your fingertips. Plus, cooking it is a breeze and it's super versatile in recipes. Not to mention, it's a great source of carbohydrates and nutrients that your body needs. Number 6. Vinegar. Vinegar is a versatile and long-lasting ingredient that adds value to both cooking and cleaning. It doesn't have an expiration date and can be stored indefinitely in a cool, dark place. The acidic nature of vinegar prevents the growth of harmful bacteria and molds, making it a reliable pantry staple. Whether you need it for culinary purposes or as an eco-friendly household cleaner, vinegar is the go-to solution that never lets you down. Number 7. Dried legumes. Let's talk about the amazingness of dried legumes. These little powerhouses are the gift that keeps on giving. Packed with protein and fiber, they're a nutritional powerhouse. And guess what? They have an impressive shelf life too. Unlike those canned guys, dried legumes are low in sodium. Just keep them in a cool, dry spot and they won't go bad on you. Number 8. Instant coffee. When you're craving a caffeine fix, which is pretty much always, right? Reach for that trusty plastic container of Maxwell House in your cabinet. Here's the best part. Instant coffee is a safe bet that lasts and lasts. Seriously, unopened jars or packages of this magical powder can stay good for years. It's like having a secret stash of coffee power. Instant coffee's long-lasting awesomeness is all about that low moisture content. You see, they make this special coffee powder by freeze-drying or spray-drying brewed coffee. That way it keeps all its amazing flavor and aroma for a super long time. Next time you're in a desperate need of caffeine, remember your trusty instant coffee. It's the ultimate go-to that never lets you down. If you liked the video so far, make sure to like and subscribe to the channel. Don't miss out as we reveal other shocking foods that are best for stockpiling. Have you ever heard the phrase, rice can fix everything? That's right, we have. Number 9. Rice. White rice is a total champ when it comes to never expiring. It's like the king of long-lasting foods. You can stash that stuff away for ages, especially when you're facing emergencies or times when fresh groceries are scarce. If you store white rice properly, it's gonna stick around forever. Just keep it in cool, dry spots, sealed up tight in containers. That way, you've got a reliable food source that's always ready to go. Number 10. Powdered milk. Powdered milk is the unsung hero of the pantry that never expires. It's a versatile substitute for fresh milk in recipes and can be easily reconstituted with water. Whether you're baking, cooking, or facing an emergency, powdered milk has got your back. It's a long-lasting ingredient that's always ready to save the day. So, stock up on this pantry superhero and enjoy its convenience and reliability in your culinary adventures. Number 11. Salt. Sea salt, the eternal seasoning, has a practically indefinite shelf life. Unlike iodized salt, which lasts about 5 years, sea salt and kosher salt are the real MVPs in terms of durability. So don't worry about that giant box of sea salt in your pantry. It's here to stay and add flavor to your dishes for a long time. Keep sprinkling and enjoy the everlasting goodness of sea salt. Number 12. Coconut oil. Coconut oil is a total kitchen rock star that can step in for butter, shortening, or cooking oil. Plus, it's got some serious beauty games too. This stuff is like a secret weapon hiding in your pantry. But here's the kicker. Unrefined coconut oil, aka virgin coconut oil, can last for a solid 2 to 5 years or maybe even forever. Yeah, it's like the rock star that never quits. It just keeps going and going. Number 13. Cornstarch. Cornstarch is the kind of ingredient that never quits, lasting forever if you store it cool and dry. No need to stress about that best buy date. Cornstarch stays potent even after it's passed. Whether you're cooking something awesome or baking up a storm, cornstarch is like your secret ingredient for making magic happen in the kitchen. Number 14. Dried corn. When it comes to stocking up for the long haul, dried corn is your go-to buddy. It lasts forever if you treat it right. You can toss it into all sorts of dishes, like soups, stews, and casseroles, making it super versatile. But hey, don't forget the golden rule. Stash your dried corn in a cool, dry spot, sealed up tight. Keep an eye on it too. If it starts looking funky or smelling off, it's time to toss it. Number 15. Stock cubes. Last but definitely not least, let's talk about stock cubes, those flavor-packed gems that take your dishes to the next level. Picture this. Chicken, beef, veggies, or even fish boiled down and dehydrated to create concentrated flavor goodness. And here's the kicker. With the right storage, they can hang out forever thanks to the salt content. So, how do you keep these flavor bombs fresh? Simple. Vacuum seal them or stash them in the freezer. Moisture's their enemy, so keep them dry, alright? In conclusion, stocking up on foods that never expire is not only a smart move for emergencies, but also a savvy way to ensure a well-stocked pantry for everyday cooking. But hey, I want to hear from you. What are your go-to foods for long-term storage? Have you tried any of the ones mentioned here, or do you have others to add to the list? Leave a comment below and let's keep the conversation going. Until next time.